Greetings, friends. Today we present our beloved segment, The Best Knockouts, which means today's episode will definitely not be boring. On April 22, 1992, in a bout between former victims of Mike Tyson, Frank Bruno and Jose Ribalta, Bruno proved more successful. In the second round, the rugged Briton sent the Cuban veteran into a heavy knockout with a furious series of punches.
End of a career. He's looking quite young and sprightly. That's a good right hand, and the man's right above me, and he's almost coming out on top of me. And down goes Ribalta, and what are people going to say about that? Was that a bum opponent? Everybody said he was a good one. He's knocked out. Round two, Bruno's won again. Now what are they going to say? The big punch of Bruno has absolutely rendered him unconscious, and I hope he's all right. Well, this fight, which was sponsored by...
On May 7th, 2022, the Chinese giant Zhang Zhilei easily overcame the obstacle posed by the relatively strong American middleweight Scott Alexander. Calmly controlling the fight, Zhilei spectacularly floored the American with a powerful left-hand punch in the first round. Counting was unnecessary. It's worth noting that this was the first early defeat in the career of the Yank.
That is the right hand that I was talking about. Alexander was out before he even hit the...
On July 31st, 2004, the legendary Rafael Marquez once again reaffirmed his status as the strongest fighter in the 118-pound weight class, defending his IBF title against the claims of his experienced compatriot, Heriberto Ruiz. Marquez's perfect right-hand punch sent the contender, who had never before lost early, into a heavy knockout in the third round.
Complicated fight, more of a chess match, and there goes an upper with the right, over, and down goes Heriberto Ruiz. He is not going to get up. We said each of these two men are waiting for the other one to make a mistake. The opening was there just for an instant.
David Tua's power is well known among tough fighters like John Ruiz, Hasim Rahman, Oleg Moskaev, and Michael Moorer. On September 25, 1993, journeyman Rick Hokut experienced it firsthand. David's signature left hook sent his opponent into a heavy knockout in the second round.
Fulminante, sencillamente no hay más nada que hacer, knockout fulminante. Lo preparó con unos cuantos ganchos y uppercuts, y ese gancho de izquierda, demoledor, dinamita. Ahí Ludu lo abraza a su pupilo.
On March 17, 2001, former world champion Henry Akinwande easily overcame the not-so-difficult obstacle posed by Peter McNeely. The Nigerian giant controlled the fight from the beginning, and in the first round, he knocked down his opponent twice. In the second round, an impressive conclusion followed. A powerful right-hand punch by Akinwande sent McNeely into a heavy knockout.
Και άλλο δυνατό δεξί και ένα ακόμη, ένα θηρίο είναι ο Μακνίλη, όμως ο Ακινουάντε είναι πραγματικά ένας πυγμάχος με φοβερές δυνατότητες. Όπως έχει δείξει βέβαια όλη η πορεία του και όχι μόνο αυτός ο αγώνας.
On July 18, 2008, talented Cuban Yuriorkis Gamboa made a serious statement by swiftly annihilating experienced and usually durable former contender from the USA, Ila Siager, who had lasted 8 rounds with such a dangerous puncher as Daniel Ponce de Leon. Unlike Ponce de Leon, the Cuban boxer, significantly faster than his opponent, simply didn't allow Siager to show his attacking abilities. Gamboa's perfect right-hand punch marked the end of the uneven bout.
Siga did not. Wow! Gamboa! Huge right hand! And again, it came on the inside as Siga was trying to grab. Yuriorkis Gamboa!
On May 19, 2012, promising David Price easily handled the resilient strongman Sam Sexton. The amiable Liverpool giant controlled the fight, solidifying his advantage with a knockout in the third round. In the fourth round, the unpleasant countdown procedure for brave middleweight Sexton continued. The conclusion of the bout came with Price's powerful right-hand punch, sending his compatriot into a heavy knockout.
And it's survival time for Sam Sexton, and he may not survive much more of this. A beautiful right uppercut. Howard Foster takes up the count. Sexton. Another right hand. Sexton stumbles again. Price switches the attack downstairs, then finishes it with a beautiful right hook. And Howard Foster says that's it. What a finish from Price. The combination downstairs set it up. And then the finish. Clinical, and Sexton is in.
September 23, 1985. On September 23, 1985, 19-year-old Mike Tyson, rapidly climbing the rankings, secured another early victory. This time, his opponent was journeyman Michael Johnson. Right from the start of the first round, the underdog experienced a significant knockdown, and shortly after the fight resumed, he was brutally knocked out by a powerful right hook.
Schedule 6, but hold on to your hats. Nobody thinks it's going to go that far. Well, there he goes. He's just going to pull his way in. Those rights to the body. Left jab, right to the heart.
Quickly want to point out, first fight for Michael Jack Johnson in 2 years.
I'm glad you pointed it out, because down he goes. The left hook just buried him, dug him in the ribs.
I think it was a
and Michael
left and a
Jack
right.
Johnson went goodbye. That left hook just caught him and sent him canvas.
23-pound weight advantage,
My goodness.
and he put it
The
all
right,
there.
The right to the head, and it's all over. Goodbye.
I hope he's not hurt, because that was a brutal, wide-open punch.
He did not have his guard up, and Mike Tyson just Michael Jack Johnson, a big smile, but he didn't even break a sweat.
He may have to run.
October 31st, 2020. On October 31st, 2020, Mexican Isaac Pitbull Cruz fully justified his name in a fight against former world title contender Diego Magdaleno. The incredibly aggressive Cruz forced Magdaleno to endure an unpleasant referee count early in the first round, and after the fight resumed, he brutally finished him with a furious series of punches. It took Cruz only 53 seconds to annihilate his experienced opponent, prompting Diego to decide to retire after such a defeat.
Kick off this four-fight fiesta. It's all Esau Cruz. Right uppercut, another right uppercut, and Magdaleno goes down. Mamma mia, what a start!
For this young man, who many people believe at age 22 already a 6-year veteran, is special, and for Diego Magdaleno, if this is the end of his career, a tough ending at 34.
February 14th, 2020. On February 14th, 2020, young Ryan Garcia made a significant statement by brutally destroying two-time world title contender Francisco Fonseca. Ryan's harsh left hook sent the Nicaraguan into a heavy knockout already in the first round.
In the front of Ryan Garcia's trunks, he's got images of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, who passed away tragically last month in that helicopter. Oh, and a left hand sends Fonseca down, flat on his back. It's over. There he's done it again. Ryan Garcia. There is a new tank in the 135-pound division.
This kid is a superstar. He did the exact same thing he did to Romero Duno.
October 25th, 2008. On October 25th, 2008, the darling of Danish boxing fans, Mikhail Kessler, easily defended his WBA super middleweight title against German middleweight Daniela Hausler. The Viking warrior firmly seized the initiative from the very beginning, landing his heavy punches almost at will. The German, who had never been knocked out before, only lasted until the third round. A bright combination from the Dane, ending with a precise left hook, sent Hausler into a heavy knockout. December 12th, 1998. On December 12th, 1998, former undisputed world champion James Buster Douglas returned to the ring after a devastating loss to Lou Savarese. Frustrated by that setback, the veteran took it out on the unlucky journeyman Warren Williams. In the first round, Douglas's accurate right hand sent his opponent into a knockdown. On March 29, 2002, former world champion Tim Witherspoon brutally dealt with once promising Darrell Wilson. The fight ended in the second round, when after a precise right-hand punch from the veteran, Wilson was knocked out, hanging on the ropes, and remained surrounded by ringside officials for a long time after.
When you land up on top of the head, sometimes like that, it can serve to make you dizzy, Barry, and it can just discombobulate you. If you recall that fight that Fresno kept, he's out, man. He is out. And caught up in the ring too.
Yeah, the ropes are off the ropes. And that was a knockout. He was out before he hit the canvas, and it was right in front of us, and he's still out. There was no doubt about that.
September 11th, 2014. On September 11th, 2014, Argentine Jesus Cuellar delivered a clear message to former world champion Juan Manuel Lopez that it was time to hang up the gloves. In the second round, Cuellar's aggressive series sent the Puerto Rican into a heavy knockout, from which he took a long time to recover in his corner.
Y una grande puede ser tranquilamente una pelea con Abner Mares, con Leo Santa Cruz. Se fue a la lona Juanma, se fue a la lona Juanma y se terminó la pelea. Ganó Cuellar, ganó Cuellar, ganó Cuellar. Se veía venir la izquierda y ha terminado.
February 17th, 2006. On February 17th, 2006, former world champion Kevin Kelly decisively handled former multiple-time contender from Mexico, Juan Carlos Ramirez. The fight ended with a powerful right-hand punch from Kelly, putting an impressive end to the rivalry.
Y ahí viene su apodo, Flashing Flash. Cuando comenzó en los años 80, en el 88 era un boxeador sumamente rápido. Por supuesto que conforme avanzan los años, no es lo mismo los... ¡Oh! Mano izquierda por parte de Kevin Kelly. Está en problemas el mexicano y le apaga las luces prácticamente. Esa mano izquierda en doble. Y está completa.